it's not helpful to talk about things that exist as being unnatural. Because if they exist, then they are natural. They exist. Right? They came into being. However they came into being, they came into being. And God knows what He's doing. Right? If God really didn't want them to come into being,
interior,
He wouldn't have let them come into being.
spaces
But they did.
require great precision.
And now we have to observe them. We spend a lot of time
Versus
judging
exterior
them,
spaces,
judging whether they're
where
natural
you might hear
or
an
not.
ocean breeze or something like that.
But we don't spend enough time simply
And that
observing
music.
them.
That's a visual music.
Obviously,
And
they're
the sound.
performing a function.
Just sort of
And that's how they
reminds you
came
of
into
life.
existence. There was a need.
Reminds
and they
you
filled
that
that
things are
need.
moving all around you. And of course,
The
when
law
is
of the
that
jungle
comfortable
and
when
market
is that,
capitalism, etc. There's no
fearful,
reason
making
to
you think you're going to get eaten.
discount something, however it came to be.
But then
Currently
there's
it's
this deafening
surviving.
silence,
And it has some mechanism for doing so, and it's
visual
providing
and
some value,
auditory.
or
when
it's
you're in
in the process
a lot of
of
our interior
wiping
spaces.
out other life forms, killing its host.
And then blaring.
And because it's killing its
sounds
host,
and
you try to
visuals
fight
from
back
places,
against it,
so you really focus
rather than,
and
I don't know,
laser verify.
like burning, like pre-burning an area
Try to
ahead
let
of the
that go.
fire. You know, think about that. Going ahead of the fire and starting a little fire.
Gain a new perspective, right?
And that's kind of the idea.
And then you're trying to think about how to share that
Untapped
perspective
markets are
with
the places
other people.
that haven't been
right?
burned by the fire yet. So you have to go
That's sort of-
burn them first yourself.
The idea of what it is to be
In order to survive the bigger
an
fire.
artist, a thinker, something, a person living, right? That's all.
So think small.
You've discovered
Burn a
something
tiny little
you want
hole
to share
you
it
can
with the
stand
people
in.
around you, right? But you don't really know how to put it into terms yet, right? You don't know how to tell them. You actually hope you could give them the experience. But because the experience took some amount of time,
on
they just had to trust you, right? They had to trust you for a couple of years before the reward would come.
time.
So you gotta get your story good. Something like that. You want small steps.
To ignore the shit. Gotta
Small
learn
steps.
to walk away when you take a shit.
So I'm thinking about this idea of
And then come
Yeah.
back to the good life.
branding myself as the neighborhood artist in some way, even putting a
Ignore the
blinky light
negative
installation in my window and putting
Focus
some
on
blinky lights on the
positive
Brooklyn
stuff.
logo.
Small rewards can add right up.
Some
We got
technology
abundance,
there.
there's enough for everyone to
a
have
little bit of
a
magic
cup
show.
of awfully good,
Little bit of
good
neon
stuff. But if you
Little bit of
believe it's
tarot
scarce,
card
well then it's
palm in
scarce.
the
You
window.
reap what you sow, my
A
friend.
little bit of wow, 99-cent sale.
Talk about what's important to you.
Visual brand
Talk
communicates
about
something.
what's important.
Communicates a
Oh,
style of
yeah.
thinking, a type of life.
Yeah. If it doesn't matter, well then don't make it matter. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. Oh, let it go, let it go.